Hey guys, it's Dirk coming in hot. Um, oh man, so much to talk about. So we finally got our tribal swap, which was exciting. Saw that at that joint tribal, Sebastian and uh, Corny, I think it was, were voted out, and they and it looks like Sebastian was the one to make it back. Um, So then at that point, they announced a swap, which I've been waiting for something like that to happen because I already felt super tight with Durs, Lemmy, and Caleb. Felt like there wasn't really much that could happen as far as progression of the game. Like, just needed, like, we had two people that were definitely the ones to be voted out if we had tribal. So, um, swap happened. I'm super nervous. I'm on the phone with somebody and I'm watching the names come up and I see Caleb gets put on my same tribe and I'm just like, fuck yeah, really loud in the person I'm on the phone with's ear. And then I got Chelsea and I was like, no. Um, Sorry, Chelsea, nothing against you, just was low on my trust rankings over there because we didn't talk that much. But so now we get put in this new tribe with three former Ivakaruru members, one Cena member, Sebastian. The three Ivakaruru members are Adelaide, Cam, and Echo. And from our tribe, there's me, Caleb, and Chelsea. And that gives us a 3-3 split with Sebastian being the swing vote. But you know, things haven't really shaken down that way. So first things first, you know, right when we do the swap, Caleb and I immediately start talking to each other. I was so happy to get Caleb. I love that guy, to the moon and back. Just a good dude. So glad to have Caleb with me. Like that's, I've got a final two deal with him. He's my ride or die. I want to get to the end with him if possible. You know, if we'll see where the game takes us, but that's I really want to hold to it if I can. Um, it would be great. Something great about just that person that connected with on day one. But so right away we start talking, and Chelsea messages us and says, basically, do we want a three-way alliance? Caleb's first concern was like, fuck, we got Chelsea, and she had thrown out his name when we were over there on our original tribe, so he wasn't really excited about that. But then Chelsea was like, hey, you know, the three of us got to stick together, so we made an alliance, Yakko, Wacko, and Dot, which I just like naming alliances. I'm going to try to name as many alliances as I can. I've gotten in on a couple. So, yeah, we got that alliance going. Hardly any chat has happened. It just was established. But right away, I really connected with Adelaide. Been talking to Adelaide a lot. In fact, we talked for like an hour earlier on the phone. I get really good vibes from Adelaide, and we have like really similar tastes in movies. So like, it's really good to develop like another close bond with somebody else because you know it's great to have Caleb, but gotta really spread my seeds. And I hope to get back to Lemmy and Durs. Like I felt really good about them, and I'd like to connect with them again. And I'm sure they'll have people they're close with. So as far as the tribe, getting to know them, I really liked Adelaide. I talked a decent amount with Cam. I really like Cam. It seems like everybody likes Cam. I kind of think Cam is the center of our tribe right now. It seems like no matter who you talk with, that's somebody who like people want to work with Cam. And then there's Echo, who I've hardly talked to, and when I talk to Caleb, he says the same thing. Echo hasn't talked a whole lot. Chelsea's doing her same thing, where she doesn't hardly talk, and when she does, like short one-word answers. So we have our challenge where we have this weird app game where we have to hold down our finger anytime we want to move this arrow, and you got to navigate and collect these pieces, and it's just one of those games you got to keep playing over and over to get better at. And I had to work, and I put up an okay score. It was comparative to a lot of the other people that played, so I didn't feel terrible about my score. But Cam was ridiculous. He got over 100. So that's something to note, I guess. He's very social. He's talked more game with me, and we'll get to that too. But he's talked more game with me than some of the other new people. So I think he's a very good player, and that's somebody I think I want to work with for now. But might be a shield, going down the line. So yeah, back to the challenge. Chelsea got a 3. Like a 3. 1, 2, 3. Not awesome. I was worried about my score, and then I saw it was about comparative. There were people on the other tribe. To be fair, they got 0s. So she did better than them. But so far, talking with everybody, I talked to several people, and right away, Sebastian, because Caleb and I both realized Sebastian's probably the most important person to socialize with right now. But he said he wanted a 4 alliance with him, me, Caleb, and Cam. And then so did Adelaide. Adelaide said that they wanted to do a 4 with them, Cam, myself, and Caleb. With the bell of the ball. Bells of the ball. But in any case, so is Cam. And I kind of like the idea of just a 4-person alliance, a little tighter, but at the same time, I want to keep things open. I like Sebastian, and I like Adelaide a lot. I like Adelaide probably the most out of my new set of tribe mates. So we ended up going with the 5, which perfect for me. That leaves Echo and Chelsea on the outs. We've talked about pros and cons of each. I kind of wanted to keep Chelsea because, she, as far as I know, wants to stay strong, and she doesn't seem like she talks a lot, that she's active enough to start going and making plans right now. I don't think to flip on me or anything. So I would have liked to keep her around for at least 1 vote, but it was hard to defend, when talking to Cam and others, that she only got 3, and it was kind of like she didn't really put effort into the challenge. So, and I don't want to lose the next challenge, to be honest. So along those things, coupled with the fact that if we show, we're not trying to follow by tribal lines, we're willing to sacrifice one of our own, I think that'll kind of get us in good with these guys. I'm really considering sharing my idol clue with Adelaide, because I just, knowledge, information is currency, and if there's anything I can do to further solidify that relationship, and maybe even they can help me find the idol, I think that's good. I just don't want them to then tell Cam, and Cam trusts me less. But yeah, looking like a Chelsea vote. I had an hour-long conversation with Caleb earlier about the breakdown of our tribe, how we felt, and then talked to Adelaide, mostly just vibing, a little bit of game talk. Think we're going to talk later, and that's what I'm going to tell them about my clue. But yeah, I think that's all for now, and see you on the other side of this vote. Dirk out.